Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess, here to do your bonus read for Tuesday the 23rd. I had a check of the views on my videos and Aquarius, you're killing it this week. You haven't even, I just keep thinking it's like a horse race. You haven't even figured in the race up until now and you have doubled Libra and Sagittarius, so you're really coming on there. So thank you very much, it's so exciting. I'll do a bonus read tomorrow. If you're still in the lead, Aquarius, you get the bonus read this week. But still Libra and Sagittarius quite close behind, Cancer, and I think there's something different too, like Gemini. So it's beautiful because when I first started reading, I kept thinking, why am I appealing to only these people and these other people aren't getting my readings? But obviously not the case, so which is really, really nice. Okay. Oh, they want another shuffle. Okie dokie. Okay, so we won't name this bonus read until we've done it. The day read, certainly what's cracking, and a lot of reads this week have not been about love really. They've been about self-development, about understanding who you are. I like that. I love how spirit works, and I think there are times when we need to leave things alone and just move on, no matter how heartbroken we are that something didn't work out. And believe me, we've all been heartbroken many, many times. Okay, so Tuesday the 23rd, nice. All right, we are liking this reading already. This talks about the universe now turning things in your favour. So for all of you people out there who've been waiting for a change, it's on its way to you. This is the karma now going in your favour. The Wheel of Fortune talks about that turn, the turn to you, and turning the bad stuff away. So we're waiting for this wheel to turn. Okay, it's funny, isn't it? Because some of the cards have so many different meanings, and some cards, like the Wheel of Fortune, really can't talk about anything else. So very straightforward with that guy this morning. Okay, the Chariot came out in the day read too. So the Chariot talks about moving forward at great pace. Now it can talk about other things too. It can talk about your car, it can talk about taking journeys, going a long distance. You would hear people talking about all those things. But the actual meaning of the Chariot is about sort of moving forward. The only thing with the Chariot sometimes is, as you can see, his sphinxes aren't moving. So sometimes it's like we know we need to move forward, we know the direction we want to go in, but we might be a little bit reluctant, reticent, or worried or scared about moving forward at this time. But definitely you know the direction you need to go in here. Okay, so you may be dealing with an earth sign, and an earth sign is a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And this particular card, the Queen of Pentacles, is a card about, like, she's very comfortable in her own skin. She's very natural, very soft and kind, and, you know, a really lovely person. The thing is, in this one, she's quite obsessed with her money. You know, and again, Spirit will draw you to things when you read in the cards. And I'm looking at this thinking, she's very obsessed with her money here. But for some unknown reason in the Chariot, it's not moving either. So I'm not quite sure why I'm getting that feeling today. The next card out is the Lovers. After me saying about not getting many love readings lately, we've gone to all the non-love readings. So we have the Lovers here. And I'm looking at her with her money, and she's completely turned away from the Lovers. And she's facing the Chariot. So I'm thinking with this, you're not really that interested in love at the moment. Now, I'm not saying you don't want love or you're not pursuing it or anything like that, but for a lot of you, you're actually more interested in your work or other pastimes at the moment. You are not looking towards this, you're looking towards the Chariot. So you're thinking or devising ways to build your fortune here. You're not sure which way you're going to move forward yet. You've got ideas in your head, you're ready to go, but you're not looking at this Lovers card. And it's like love is on your doorstep, but you're ignoring it at the moment, and you're running towards the Chariot. Because I think somebody's about to come in and offer you something. Isn't that interesting? So this person is is a person coming in to offer you love. But I always think with the sword held high, like he's ready for battle here. So it's either someone you have known before who is coming back to offer you an apology, and he's ready to battle with you. So he wants you bad. He ain't giving up quick. He wants to be in your life, and he's going to fight for you. If you don't know this person, it could be someone who's just been in love with you for a while or wanted you for a while, but he means business. Look at him. Now, this could be a female too, so don't forget we're talking both genders here. But this is a person who knows what they want, and they're coming in very quickly because they are ready to tell you a truth here. And you're looking the other way. You're just like, nah, I want to just concentrate on everything else in my life at the moment. And it's funny because when I look at this, I think it's not just about money. It could be that you've had an investment that you've been working on, or business you've been working on, or maybe it's just your family and you've been spending a lot of time with family, but you haven't been facing in the direction of this person. And because you've moved away and you're concentrating on everything else, he's now getting the energy that you've moved on. So he's coming in like wildfire. Okay, beautiful. And then we have the Sun. Now, we all know this is the best card in the deck. It's beautiful. It makes my tummy flip when I read this card, because for me, it's just the ultimate. It's the ultimate happiness, ultimate joy. It's just beautiful. And I say every time, I can always, when I close my eyes, just for a moment, I feel the sun on my skin. I feel it just kiss my cheeks enough to make me feel that it's bringing life and hope. It's just such a beautiful card. And there's the arrows of love. So guys, someone's coming in very, very quickly here. Very quickly, because they want you. Look at this. I think that many of you have turned away from someone and given up on them coming, and they felt your energy change here. Exactly what I was saying in the last reading. Thank you, Spirit. Because you'll want to move forward. You're waiting for these ships to come in. You've been waiting for this to happen, but you've understood about moving on with your life and doing what you need to do and taking your energy away. That's so bizarre. But yeah, I know that with the work I do, the universe works in the most mysterious ways, and I get the energies before they come in, and the energy here is exactly what I was talking about in the bonus read, the what's cracking. Learning to understand that if you've lost someone or a relationship, a love, whatever it is, if you turn yourself around, concentrate on yourself, move in another direction, somebody will come in close behind. Happens every time. Okay, so here you are moving forward. There's a message coming in. Now, the page often talks about perhaps a small message. So maybe you're going to get maybe a text or an email from this person. It will be very tentative. He wants to fight for you, but he's going to try the little taster first. Or she's going to try. Sorry, I keep saying he. They are going to give you a little message first just to see how you respond. Now, remembering that whoever's ghosted you or left you behind thinks you're very angry with them because they're coming in for battle here. They think that you're like really pissed off with them. You've walked away, you've taken your energy away. They felt universally that you've moved in another direction. They have now realised they want you back. They're coming in guns blazing. So you're going to get like a tiny little message, a text, a little taste, a little try. Let's see what happens if I do this first. Okay, because you've got to end a cycle here. This is some lesson here that you've learned. Okay. You've learned about letting the ego go and walk away. That's the lesson you've learned here. This is the lesson, the release and go. Because you've been doing this push-pull energy with this person. They could have been trying, they could be someone from your past that you've had a push-pull energy with. Every time you've gone to walk away, they've come back in. Every time you go back towards them, they walk away. We call that a push-pull energy. And it could have been, some of you have been doing that energy with someone who's been coming into your life for a while and circling, because you can see the cycles here. And I feel like what's happened is you've actually either given up on them totally and genuinely walked away from them, but they're now experiencing this you're pulling away now. And you've got to remember, this stuff doesn't happen at ego level. This is why you have to let go of the ego, because this stuff happens at the spiritual level. So the energy being taken away, you don't have to physically do that. You just have to get on with your life and just trust that the universe will bring them back in if they come back in. Just trust it. Because all the time you're thinking with your ego, you're doing that what if thing. If I could have done this, if I'd done this differently, they wouldn't have gone, that type of thing. Now, if this is someone brand new coming in here, you have had some lesson to learn about who to recognize as potential love in your life. Maybe you've always picked the wrong person. Maybe things haven't always worked out the way you want to. And the universe is giving you now an opportunity to build something true with someone new. And I'm a poet. This is true love coming towards you here, regardless of whether it's someone old or someone new. True love is coming in here. The thing is, what's happening here is the universe is saying, I need you to finish out this cycle so that you can move on. And it's the cycle of the ego. It's being able to let the ego go and understand you're on a much bigger journey than what you know here. I'm actually getting very emotional doing this because look, you have absolute happiness in front of you here. You just have to be able to let your ego go and do what you need to do for you. Because you've got something really, really beautiful on its way to you. Really beautiful. Okay, let's do an oracle card. So I hope you recognise this. Because too often we walk around with our eyes closed, mourning, feeling very victim-moded about things, and you can't do that. You have to learn to move. You have to learn to look after yourself. Okay, that one wants to come out. Okay, courtesy. Courtesy is number 38. At the end of the book. Okay, here we are, courtesy. It says, thinking of others creates flow, and the energy shall return to you to the power of 3 by 3. Beauty and grace create harmony in social interactions. How funny. Thinking of others creates flow, and the energy shall return to you to the power of 3 by 3. I need to read more about that one. Interesting end to your reading, people. Thanks.